Good morning, friends. Today I am going to say on the topic History ICSE course, chapter number 6, British policies and its impact. In this chapter, we will learn about some British policies which were made by Britishers and its impact, how it impacted the Indian society. First of all, one doctrine of lapse was made. This was made by Dr. Lord Dalhousie. Lord Dalhousie said in this doctrine of lapse that if a king is having a kingdom and he borns a baby girl, so the next kingdom policy will be not given to the queen or princess. It will be supposed to give all the policies and land revenues to the Britishers, and if it is a boy, the next prince will be the boy only. This was doctrine of lapse. After that, exploitations of weavers and artists. Britisher have took in the part of artisans and weavers. They sold the clothes and artist paintings in a low cost because they were made by the machines, and the Indian textile industry weavers and artisans made it by hand and by traditional methods, so it was very high cost. So it is clear that if the low cost and high price, people will choose the low cost only, and the quality of machine and the clothes were also good. The Indian weavers were not having any machine, so they supposed to do with their hands and made handicrafts. So the weavers and the artisans lost the support of the kings and nobles because the kingdom and the whole authority comes under the British rule. After that, there were three land revenues that policy were made by Lord Carnarvon. First was permanent settlement. In this settlement, a zamindar and a landlord were made of every zamins, and they were supposed to give the land tax to the Britisher. If the land tax is not given to the Britisher time to time, the British ruler captured the whole area which were supposed to came under the zamindars. After that, second is rotiwari system. Rotiwari system in which the farmers were forced to grow the cash crops, as the cash crops have more and more supply of in other countries. So British are forced, but they did not give any supplies, any pesticides. They gave order to the farmers that grow it by own, but they don't give any tax revenues. Actually, the farmers had to give the tax to the Britishers. Then third comes the Mehelwari system. In the Mehelwari system, the peoples who were living in the home or Mehel, like kings, nobles, etc., they have to give or pay the tax to the Britisher. If not, the whole kingdom and that Mehel will be captured by the British rulers. After that comes Drain of Wealth. Drain of Wealth is a novel written by Dadabhai Naroje. One more poet was written by him, that is known as Poverty and Un-British Rule. In this book or novel, he has written that the Indian farmers and the weavers were self-sufficient before the arrival of Britisher in the India. He also told in this novel that the Britisher made the land revenues, tax, the whole wealth of the Indian were drained by the Britisher to the Britain. Thank you. I hope you have learned many things in this video.